when I talk about CrossFit with anyone outside of people doing CrossFit, the number one thing I hear all day, every day is, I don't want to be bulky. I don't want to look jacked. I don't want to be the strongest. And I have to say, and this is, I just want to be like as honest coming forward right here. When I first started CrossFit, I did not like the only like strong looking woman I saw in the public eye was Serena Williams. Like that's all I knew, right? And then once I started doing CrossFit, I'm like, it's everywhere, it's everyone, and it's amazing, right? What do you guys say to that, and how do you deal with that outside of the cross? Because when you're in the gym, everyone is like the same mindset, but outside of the gym, how do you guys deal with women saying that to you, women saying that's why I hate CrossFit, that's why it's not good for you? How do you guys respond?
Yeah, we've covered this a lot in a lot of our episodes because that is definitely, I could go a lot of different ways with this topic. But I think what comes to mind first and foremost is the fear of, like, it's really not possible to just wake up one day and be bulky. Like Claire has said before, like, it's just impossible for you to just wake up and be like, oh my gosh, where'd these muscles come from? So I want to give people credit and that they have that much confidence that their body's just going to put on muscle like that. Like, good for you if that's what you think. That's great confidence, and I'm all about confidence, but it just isn't possible. So for someone like me who's pretty athletic, just my genes are pretty athletic, like it doesn't take much for me to put on muscle. So yes, I'm probably going to put on more muscle than the other, the average person that's going to do CrossFit. So for me, it's like I kind of have to be aware of like what I want my body to look like. But and then the other piece is like, so what's wrong with that, right? Like what is wrong with like having muscle? So bulky is, I feel like that has a negative connotation to it. So what are you saying? Like muscles are ugly? Okay, that's fine. Everyone has their opinion. It'd be like the same thing as me saying, I don't think ballerinas look good. I don't know, like something random like that. Like, oh, they're too skinny. So like that to me feels like a little bit of a twinge of body shame that I'm just like, you need to get over that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, Claire?
Yeah, similarly, like Joy and I are physically completely different. Joy, we always talk about her power shoulders. I'm very petite. And so my reaction to that always is like, listen, I've been doing CrossFit regularly for 6 years. Do I look bulky? And it's like, and they're like, no, you look great. And I'm like, exactly. Like I have, if I would love to be bulky, I would pay money to be bulky. It's not going to happen. And for most women, it's not going to happen. And, like you said, like you see these women now, as CrossFit becomes more popular, like Annie Thorstadter did a Vogue photo shoot a couple years ago, and everyone was like, oh my God, like, and Annie is a freaking powerhouse, and that girl's like trunk is ridiculous, and she's the only person on this planet who looks like that. Like so I always just encourage people, like, look at the athletes who you're quote unquote afraid of looking like, and imagine the fact that they didn't start out looking like you in the first place. Mm-hmm. They're going to have that body type one way or the other. Yes. And so really and then again, like if you really start going down a path where your muscles are getting bigger than you want them to look, there's a lot of things you can do about that. And you're not going to wake up one day and just like Hulk out and be like, oh my God, what happened? That doesn't happen.
It just doesn't happen that way.
It's not how your body works.
So funny how people say that. Like some women will be like, oh, I just look at a weight and I put on muscle and I, get bulky, and it's just like,
relax.
Just
relax. Calm the hell down, because that shit ain't
calm
true.
Down and go pick up a weight and it's fine.
Yeah, I hear you. And the thing is, it's like, I don't know the science behind it, but I'm guessing it's just, it probably is much easier for men to become bulky. And I too, right? I too go to the gym all day, every day. And God damn it, you're right, Clay. I would pay for that shit. It doesn't just happen. You need to work your ass off.
It requires a lot of calories and a lot of strict regimen with your diet. There's so much that goes into it.
And with men, it's the testosterone. It helps you build more muscle. And yeah, like you have these like female bodybuilders who people look at. It's like, well, those female bodybuilders, the really like
hardcore,
unnatural looking ones, it's because that's not a natural thing. Like those women didn't get that way through their own natural hormones, most likely.
I respect it. Yes.